Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Cole Brad, the host of the Cole of the Habitable Sports World, coming to you live in Leesburg, Virginia, that is. Today I'll be talking about Joe Namath, who actually admits to drinking himself to death, that is, in his post-playoff days, which is on his book. And he's got a voice in his head telling him to. He came with a name to his voice, Slick, that is, so that's how it was right now. I'll get into that. I'll be talking about the Odell Beckham, OBJ, TB, 12 Tom Brady, Gisele, Serena Williams, D Wade, J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez, Gabrielle, and you attending the Met Gala, the Mass Securities owner, that is, the appeal denied. I'll get to that. The Stormer Bees delaying the Cincy Reds and San Fran Giants game. I'll get to that for sure. Tiger Woods becoming the fourth golfer to be awarded the Medal of Honor award. Julian L. smooching a model, Fernando Liz. GMU men and women being the 2019 A10 outdoor track and field champs. Yeah, so I'm going to get to it. And JPP's neck injury that could possibly end his career, and he won't be able to play for 2019 season. So I'm going to get to that. But first things first, I want to start things off with the fact that JPP, that is, you may know him as former Giants player, J. Pierre Paul, that is, and Bucks player. He had a fractured neck injury, that is, in a car accident last week in southern Florida. He's gonna need surgery, and it could be missing the 2019 NFL season, which marks NFL 100. That is 100 years in the NFL. So it's a massive loss to see JPP, that is, suffer an injury like this. He wasn't slapped for the incident. It was a one car accident that he got himself into for sure. Because you guys remember that JPP with that fireworks incident where he injured his hand. Didn't too good. He had to wear a cast on. Not too good there. Then last Thursday he got into a bit of a car accident and he's got a fractured neck and he's gonna need surgery on it. So basically it's not looking good though, because I can tell you though that JP's NFL career could be over. That's not gonna be good. So if JPP goes into surgery, Jason Pierre-Paul goes into surgery, my condolences go to him. I wish him nothing but a speedy recovery as he goes to the surgery. And I just hope he makes it. So, God bless. Hope he makes it, though. Hope he makes it. Another thing I want to get into is Joe Namath. He admits to drinking himself to death in his post-playoff days in his book. His voice in his head, by the name of Slick, told him to do so. He came with a name. He came up with that name, that is. He simply, just admits that he wanted out of it. So you can check out the full article, that is, on ESPN.com. So that's all the information I have. Joe Namath admits to, drinking himself to death in his playoff days. So you can check that out. And, just hopefully, he learns from it though. So hopefully he just learns from his mistakes and tries to get used to it. So hopefully he learns from it. I'll tell you that. One thing I want to get into for sure, Met Gala, some sports stars were there. OBJ, Odell Beckham, D Wade, and Gabrielle Union. You had TB, 12 Tom Brady, Gisele, Serena Williams, D Wade, and Gabrielle Union, J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez. They were all at Met Gala. And you see other guys, Kylie and Kendall Jenner. You seen Lady Gaga and Katy Perry. You seen guys such as Celine Dion, Zendaya. They were all there. You can check that out. So it was a bit of a fashion show, that is. So it was good opportunity. So, just think it's safe to say, yeah, good experience though. So, there's been articles saying that Dwayne Wade, that Tom Brady, I think a week ago, said that he said that his wife makes more money, but Dwayne Wade said he rather makes more money because he made more than 196 mil throughout the NBA, more than 196 mil throughout the NBA season. So, good start right there. And that's all you need to know for now. One thing I do want to get into for sure was after the post Met Gala party, Julian Edelman was shuts down a New York Jets fan at a post Met Gala party at the Standard Line Hotel in NY in New York. That is when spotting OBJ and Saquon Barkley. This is a New York Jets fan, by the way. Julian Edelman says he's a Jets fan as well. Anytime we face them, we win, we beat them at their own game. So just so basically hope that fan learns his lesson. That he was a Jets fan, but hopefully that fan learns his lesson and tries to at least watch what he says in front of everybody, because you don't want to do that, because fans, they get out of control. They say something that shouldn't be on national television. So hopefully that fan learns his lesson right there. So that's all you need to know right there. One thing I do want to get into for sure, another topic, is also the Storm Bees delayed the Cincy Reds versus Giants game yesterday. Even though the Reds they did win that game 12-4, by the way. So just to let you know right there, the maximum security owner's appeal's been denied. That is, and he's looking forward. The owner, Gary West, that is trying to have the appeal go into trial. So that's all you need to know right there by the KHRC. So basically, even though maximum security did cheat, that is, and got disqualified for cutting in first place, that is, even though he did not win that match. Country House did win, by the way. So you know. Now, speaking of Country House, I do want to get into this. Country House, who won the Kentucky Derby this past week, will not be at Preakness Stakes because of a cough. And that's not looking good. So basically, folks, Country House isn't going to be, Kentucky, the winner of the 140 for the Kentucky Derby, that is, he will not be at the Preakness Stakes because of a bad cough. And not looking good, though. So, yeah, the new comes on that, I'll let you guys know. So, wish nothing best for a speed recovery for the horse. Thoughts and prayers out to him, the owner, family members, the fans, the viewers, subscribers out there. And not too good, though. So, hopefully things work out there. Hopefully that horse is recovered. By the way, you never know when he's coming back. So, who knows about that. Another thing I want to get into is also the GMU Mason both men and women are the 2019 A10 Leg 10 Outdoor Track and Field Champs. Congrats on to them, by the way. So all you guys need to know for sure. So congrats on that part. Now, another thing I want to get into is also Julian Edelman. Just he smooched a model by the name of Fernando Liz, who was a fashion model on the Brazilian, who was on the cover of Brazilian Vogue magazine cover, Elle, Marie Claire, and Harrods magazine. She's also done tons of bikini modeling on Instagram page. You can check that out. So Julian Edelman was seen smooching the model Fernanda Liz, and could everybody talking right there. So you never know. You just don't know what happens there. So from people's own right. So that's how it is right there. So living the good life. So careful there. Be very careful there. Another thing I want to get into is also the fact that Conor McGregor was training at the Straight Blast Gym in Ireland. That is, the Triumph MMA Equipment Company, which is his home country of Ireland. So really, guys, it's no secret when if Conor McGregor's going to come back or not. So who knows if it's going to happen? Who knows? So he's still retired, by the way. I think it's best for him to just stay retired and probably not come back at all. So that's all you guys need to know, right? That's all there is to it, and nothing will be said. So that's all you guys need to know for now. Another thing I want to get into, just announced yesterday that NXT TakeOver 25 will be at Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut, June 1st, 2019. Tickets will go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. You can get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. You can check that out on WWENetwork.com. So, nothing more to it. And that's all there is. That's all the information you need to know right now. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, NXT TakeOver 25 will be at the Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut, June 1st. That is next month. Tickets will be going on sale by this Friday at 10 a.m. So get them while they can. Get them while you can, guys. And hair should be made, so you never know. Who knows? Do look forward to, by the way. Do look forward to that. And you can see that live on the WWE Network, which is free for new subscribers, by the way. So it's going to be pretty incredible right there. Pretty good. That's history in the making. We'll get into this, by the way. Tiger Woods becomes the fourth golfer to be awarded the Medal of Freedom Award after making a comeback, the most memorable comeback that is at the Masters, his fifth Masters title, and him being a 15-time Masters champ, that is, a 15-time major champ. Congrats on that part. But to have him go in the but to have him get a Medal of Honor, I mean, it's some right there. But you don't have to go to the White House. There's really no need for that. But come on. So I'm not sure fans feel about that, but you can let me know in the comment section how you guys react to that. Tiger Woods earning the Medal of Freedom Award. So hope something like that works out. Knows about that. And one thing I want to get into for sure, what happened though, West Point Military Academy Football, they have earned the Commander-in-Chief's trophy yesterday, which is at the White House, by the way. So, their story right there. Here's welcome right there. So congrats on that part. So no more to it. Let me said about that, by the way. So I gotta change everything right there. Now, also, one thing I want to get into is also UFC fighter Anthony Johnson got arrested for a domestic violence charge after arguing with his girlfriend. The woman packed Anthony Johnson's stuff, kicked him out to the curb. When he forcefully picked her up, puts her in a football hold, and carries her to another room. She was scared because of his size and MMA experience. Now Anthony Johnson's girlfriend notified police and saying police said that she had no visible injuries. Anthony Johnson's intention was not to hurt her, that is. Johnson told cops he didn't want to argue anymore. So cops decided to take Anthony Johnson into custody and took him to a nearby station, booked on a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. Police report listed as bodybuilding. So, for goodness sakes, Anthony Johnson, he should just be released from the UFC for good. He should be released. So, he should be released and think about what he's doing. He's probably get anger management, seek some therapy for once, and tries to at least, get something going, because it's ridiculous. There's no need for that. Really, no need for that. So that's not looking good right there. So you never know for sure how it's going to turn out, by the way. So I'll let you know about that part. So, well, I guess anyway, I want to tell you this, that Martin Truex Jr. just wins at Dover. That is, congrats on that part. So, nothing will be said. So congrats on that part, by the way. Rockets. One thing I want to tell you though is that the Rockets, they have tied the series. That is, and Rockets, they're gonna put a beating on those Warriors though, and They'll be two. They're gonna wind up being three. Rockets, look, Rockets. They're gonna put a beating on these Warriors once again at Game 5, which they will. I do look forward to it, by the way. Rockets, they're gonna own the Warriors once again. Do look forward. Do look forward to that, by the way. So Rockets, they're gonna own the Warriors once again. They're gonna get the next 2 wins, and that's how it is right there. So another word to be said about that. So Warriors, I can see the Warriors getting their first elimination, being eliminated for the first time by the Rockets. That would be something for the ages. That would be something I would love to be satisfied with. That's would change. So do look forward to that. Also want to say happy birthday to Will Ospreay. That is, happy birthday. Wish you nothing but the best birthday ever you're gonna have. So, ladies and gentlemen, send your birthday wish to Will Ospreay. By the way, do so may be necessary. So, it's your birthday shout out your birthday wishes to him. By the way, and wish him best birthday ever. So, I'll get to know right there. So that's all you get to know right there, folks. So that's all to it. Well, that's gonna do it, ladies and gents, for the Clother Highlight Reel Sports Report. Make sure you always subscribe to the Clother Highlight Reel Sports Report by any means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments, tweet your reactions of JPP having a fractured neck. That is, he's gonna be needing surgery. He can miss the 2019 NFL season, which marks NFL 100 seasons. So wish him a speedy recovery. Send me your thoughts, your prayers, your condolences to him as well. Tell me how you feel about it, and I'll be more than happy to respond and address it. Let me know what you think of Tiger Woods earning the Medal of Freedom Award. Tell me what you also think of Joe Namath admitting to drinking himself to death in his post-playoff days in his book. Let me know about that, your comments, your tweets, your responses on that as well. Be sure to send me your comments, tweets, your reactions of Julian Edelman smooching Fernando Liz. That is, let me know in your comments, your tweets, your reaction about that. Wish happy birthday to Will Ospreay in the comment section down below. Do so if anything necessary. Tell me, hey, what you think of 145th Kentucky Derby winner Country House being out for the Preakness Stakes because of a bad cough he's dealing with. So tell me how you feel about it. Some of your condolences, your well wishes to him, by the way. And do so may be necessary. So that's not looking good right there. Also, tell me what you think of Anthony Johnson being arrested for domestic violence to his girlfriend. That is. Tell me if you think he should be released from the UFC or fired. That is, and fined, suspended. Let me know about that in the comment section. I'll respond and address to that as well. Tell me what you also think of GMU winning the 2019 A10 outdoor track and field titles. Let me know about that. Let me just think of the Swarm of Bees invading the Reds and Giants game, delaying the game, that is, and even though the Reds, they did win that game yesterday. Let me know about that. Also, I want to tell you this, though, that the FIFA will have Women's Goalkeeper of the Year awards and Women's Team of the Year at the FIFA Best ceremony in Milan this coming September. The awards are going to be presented to both the men and women, and it will be the same for the first time. So congrats on that. Absolutely incredible with that. Tell me something, Conor McGregor training at the Shea Blash gym in his home country of Ireland. Let me know if you think it's going to make a comeback or we should stay retired. Let me know about that. I'll respond to address to it, by the way. Tell me what you think of NXT TakeOver 25 coming to Webster Bank Arena, Bridgeport, Connecticut, which you can catch on June 1st, streaming live on the WWE Network, which is free for subscribers. Let me know about that. Let me know what you think of. Oh, by the way, Carmella, she unveiled her own her Cagna wine. That is. Let me know about that. Your comments, your reaction, tweets about that as well. Let me know about that. So guys, you know for now. And tell me if you think the Rockets are going to eliminate the Warriors. That is. in the next two games. Let me know in the comment section some of your tweets, your comments, your reaction, your response on that as well. And I'll respond and address to it. So that's all you guys know right there. And nothing more to it. So that's all you guys need to know. But I'll be back more live breaking news, trade topics, developing storylines, huge announcements, live updates, all things sports later on the Khalil the Hallible Sports Board, which you can see on my YouTube channel and Facebook page. On YouTube, that is youtube.com/Khalil the Hallible Sports Board / Facebook, which would be facebook.com/213 capital K capital B then /. So be back with more live updates and some massive news, trending topics, developing storylines, all things sports later on the Khalil the Hallible Sports Report. And that's all the information you need to know right there. So nothing more to it though. So that's all you actually need to know. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Bye bye.